In the headlines tonight,
the Commission can never in any way sanction ballot stamping.
EC Chairman Simon Byabakama has apologized to MPs over last week's detention of opposition politicians during the contested Soroti City East by-elections.
This is where the authority lies, this is where the power rests, this is where authority resides.
KCCA councillors unanimously oppose the ongoing registration of border riders in the city. They say that the exercise is illegal.
And make sure we restore what has been restored.
Also tonight, Parliament directs the Minister of Water and Environment to conduct a national survey on disasters following the death of 29 people in the weekend Mount Elgon region floods. And in sports, Uganda's female boxer Teddy Nachimuli secures bronze medal in the light flight roll category at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, UK. Hello and welcome to the program. This is CTV's PM edition. My name, Bernadette Appeal, on sign language, Isaac Luchamuzi. In our top story tonight, Parliament has directed the Minister of Water and Environment to conduct a national survey on disaster. The directive follows complaints from members of Parliament from several constituencies that have been hit by floods, especially those in the Elgon region. We have more.
Over the weekend, Mbale District, Mbale City, Sironko and Kapchorwa Districts were hit by floods, which claimed the lives of almost 30 people. The floods left many houses, bridges and vehicles submerged in water, leaving billions worth of property destroyed. Following the tragic incident, members of parliament from the Elgon region have today spoken out on the matter, expressing their dismay and worry.
The country is suffering. In my own district, people have nowhere even to stay. The whole area is flooded. In places like Buyende, Bumogoli, Buyumba, Mkone, Iremeria, Nabweyo, Ikanda, Budipa, and so many others.
For example, what is happening in Bale, very soon you'll hear it is happening in Kasese. Very soon you'll hear it is in Busoga. Right now, the speaker is talking about Bukede. All areas.
According to the legislators, the Minister of Water and Environment and the Minister of Disaster and Preparedness should carry out a nationwide assessment regarding the effects of floods. They want an assessment to be done with intentions of preventing the catastrophe from happening in other districts.
As we talk, even up to now, the bridges from the on Kumi Road, that bridge is still submerged underwater. Those narrow culverts cannot allow the waters to flow.
As we talk, I wish to hear the minister getting us a solution as to what he's going to do with the widening gaps and the cracks in Mount Elgon.
To see that we are only responding on how we can just rectify a messy situation which should have been avoided much earlier.
So if you're doing the assessment, first do the emergency. In Mbale, people are dying.
The State Minister for Water and Environment, Beatrice Annual, has attributed the rampant floods to environmental degradation.
The long-lasting solution to this must be environmental conservation. The response to disasters is going to happen, and the government is doing that. But as a Ministry of Environment, because all these things are coming as a result of us destroying our environment.
The minister says Cabinet has developed a 10-year response plan, although legislators insist there needs to be a short-term approach to address the problem. Addressing members of parliament yesterday, the Prime Minister Robida Nabanja revealed encroachers on wetlands will be evicted with immediate effect. Ramson Muhire, CTV PM edition.
Thank you, Ramson, for starting us off. Still in Parliament, the Electoral Commission has regretted the brutality and illegal incidences that were witnessed in last week's Soroti East by-elections. EC Chairperson Justice Simon Byabakama, who was appearing before the Parliamentary Committee on Human Rights, chaired by Jennifer Mbabazi, was answering MPs' queries on human rights abuses during the Soroti East elections.
MPs raised several concerns which included the arrest of opposition leaders during campaign ahead of last week's Soroti City East by-election. These included reported ballot stuffing and delayed delivery of electoral materials at some polling stations. Some MPs say all this was done to favor Herbert Rico, the interim candidate who was eventually announced as the winner.
If you cannot conduct a peaceful election in one sub-county, how will you conduct a fair and peaceful election in the whole country? Because I am sure anybody who really has been following knows that election was not peaceful, neither was it free or fair.
For this case, why do you accept other things that you are also seeing it is wrong? You accept it to take it. Who are you? I heard you say, Honorable, say even your children, as you're telling Todong, even your children must be ashamed. You know your profession. Respect your profession. The issue of Soroti, if I may ask, don't you think Tan Moses has a good case to file against the Electoral Commission?
When you come before the committee and you speak point blank when you are lying, but sometimes I don't blame them. They copy from their master, Mr. Museveni, because that's what he does every day.
However, Byabakama told the MPs that EC is conducting a thorough audit of the Soroti City by-election, adding that no report has so far been received from police regarding the arrest of